The everlasting YSL trial continues, and today, Judge Ural Glanville has been recused on Young Thug's YSL RICO trial after holding a special meeting with prosecutors and a key witness. So that'll be the judge and the prosecutors and Little Woody. He's the witness. They met in his chambers, and the problem is that Young Thug's defense attorney Brian Steele was not present. And so when they were back in court, Brian Steele said, "Hey, I heard you guys had a meeting." And the judge was like, "What meeting?" It's like, the meeting you had with the prosecutor and Willow Woody, which is a no-no because the defense attorney should always be in there. Like, I know this from watching Law and Order, that everybody's supposed to be in there. And then the judge was basically like, "Well, who told you?" It's like, "I'm not." And Steele, the attorney's like, "I'm not going to tell you. Like, that's not who told me doesn't matter. Like, why did you guys have this meeting without me?" And the judge held him in contempt of court because Steele would not give up the name. And then a little while later, a few days later, Steele petitioned to have the judge taken off the case. And he said, "I'm not going anywhere." And evidently, they kept on trying, and it's happened. Superior Court Judge Rachel Krause granted the motions filed by Young Thug and his co-defendant, DeMonte Kendrick. So this case has been going on forever. Young Thug, and I think it was like 27 defendants, they all got arrested in May of 2022. The trial didn't start till, I think, November 27th, 2022. Gunna, who was part of this whole thing, he got released from jail in December of 2022. So Gunna's been long gone from this. And now, I think back in March, it's the longest trial held in Fulton County, which is in Atlanta. It is the most expensive trial in Fulton County, which is based in Atlanta. And Fani Willis, and this was brought to us by the great Fani Willis. Oh, yes, Fani Willis, who just got reelected. But I do not think, even for a reelection, I do not think Fani will finish her term, because I think there's going to be a lot of investigations on how she's handled this office, misuse of power, misuse of funds, whatever long-term ambitions that Fani Willis is going to have or want to have. I think she's cooked. And I even get to like the Trump stuff and her alleged affair with the dude that was part of her case, but was part of her team for the Trump case. I'm not even touching that stuff. It's just everything else that's involved with Fani. It's just a lot of abuse of power, allegedly. So I'm not giving this any justice. If you guys want to watch like full recaps, people who are real lawyers who can talk about this case far more in detail, check out the lead attorney on YouTube, and also AV to the Son of Power, his co-host on YouTube, because they do a great job of covering the trial almost every day. Because before they was kind of bouncing back and forth with the Diddy stuff, but that's kind of cooled for a while. But yeah, they really focus on the Young Thug YSL trial. And to be honest, I don't even know how Thug. I think he's going to get off. And the crazy thing that Fani did, which is amazing, she's trying everybody all at once. Just for me, for watching TV over the years, usually when you have cases where there's a lot of defendants, you kind of split them up. You kind of said, okay, this is, we'll prosecute this person and that person and that person and that person, or we'll prosecute these two. Like, it's never like 27 people. So that means you also got a whole bunch of attorneys. And one thing that judge did also, which was crazy, one of the YSL defendants, the lawyer of one of the YSL defendants, he came late. Something happened. He said, "I came late, whatever." And the judge was like, "Why were you late?" It's like, "I don't know." He said, "You know what? I want you to write me a paper. I want you to write me a paper about why you should respect the court's time. If not, I'm going to send you to jail." Like, the judge was just doing some crazy stuff. And I wonder if Judge Glanville will get disbarred, because he's probably will be under investigation of how he handled this case. So I got a feeling like Fani Willis is not going to get a lot of Christmas cards this year from from people involved with this case, because it's been horrible. But yeah, make sure you check out the lead attorney, AV to the Son of Power. The YSL case doesn't get a lot of buzz on TV, which I don't know why not. It's a high profile case, but I don't see it on Nightline or MSNBC or CNN. Like, no one's really covering this case, but it's really interesting. But like I said, I think just like Gunna got off and released back in 2022, the same might happen to Thug, because they totally screwed up this case.